guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is lindss. We are back again. It's my second video. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed so far. The response was amazing. I was so excited. We're going to be doing brows today, mainly because I feel like that is the first thing that people, including myself, will take notice of. I'm going to take you guys through a step-by-step tutorial specifically for brows only, and then thereafter next week we'll do a video doing eyeshadow, and then thereafter we'll just incorporate it until we know how to do a full makeup beat. Okay, you're gonna need a brow pencil, you're gonna need concealer, you're gonna need a concealer brush, and you're going to need gel, a brush to blend, and then you need this just to comb your brows. I don't know what you call this, but it's that. My face has already been primed and I use almond oil, so I might look a little bit oily, but I use almond oil for my face just to prep my skin. Okay, you can find it at discount. You want to comb your brows up because you want them to stay up. It's better when you have your brows shaped, mainly because when you conceal and you have hair under your brows here, it's very hard for the concealer to stay on hair. It's better if concealer stays on your skin. Also with me, guys, I feel like my brows have that arc, like that arch or whatever by the end, so it's also very much easier for me to just, you know, go with it. Just going to draw a line underneath my brow, very soft line, don't make it hard. And also how you hold your brow pen is also important. I'm using a brown one because as I said, I don't want black brows, I don't want them to be too dark. So brown works unless you're dealing with someone who, or you are someone that has dark skin, like you dark skinned, like chocolate and all of that, then you can use black. But if you light or my color or lighter than that, I suggest you use a brown pencil. You want to make them a bit pointy at the ends because you don't want them to be blunt. So you just draw, like, extend the line a bit, and then thereafter you comb your brow up again because you want them to stay in that position. You want them to stay like that. Then what I'm going to do is very important right now, guys. Please take notice of it. I am not going to color my brows going that way as I drew the line. I'm going to color them going up. So I'm going to draw strokes. So it's just very small strokes, very light, very lightly, the same way that you brushed your brows going up. So you do that and then you comb them again. So that's just it until you feel like they are fuller. I'm going to use this mascara wand, and then I'm going to use gel. What I'm going to use the gel for is, you want your brows to stay up. You know, the same direction which you combed them up with is the same direction that you're going to apply your gel on them. So you see, when you comb them up like that, the gel is going to dry and then it's going to let them stay like that. I'm going to use LA Girl concealer. I use the fawn shade. Not any brush is a concealer brush. Most concealer brushes are flat. Like, sorry, this one is flat. Yeah, they're flat and they're not straight. So they shouldn't, it's not the straight brush. We're also gonna go through a series where we learn about different brushes, just like a video where we're gonna learn about the different brushes. You don't wanna dab too much into that. Can you see?
Yes, now you can.
Yes, so we're gonna dab just a little bit, and then the slanted side. So how am I holding my brush right now? The side that is slanted, I'm holding it, it's gonna be the one that I'm gonna use to draw that way. But when I'm drawing the other way, then I'm gonna turn the brush around and then it goes that way. So it's always the opposite of how you hold it. So I'm holding it where the shorter side is on my right hand side and the long side is on my left hand side, so that it allows, because the brush is supposed to go that way from this long side to the shorter one, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah. And then you are going to slightly, very slightly, you just want to straighten your brow up. The whole purpose of concealer, you are correcting your brow. You're not drawing it, you are just correcting those lines that are there, so you're trying to make it straight. Draw your brows according to how you see your brows, like your natural brow, because someone will just draw like a brow starting from like here, and they'll draw it from where your brow starts, so that it's easier to conceal as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to draw like a small line, very lightly, going that way, and then I'm going to take this down because I want to see how it looks.
And then what color concealer must you use if you're using like every day? With concealer, concealer is like more like a highlight. It's very close to a highlight. It should be seen. So use concealer that is one shade lighter, because it's going to be different. For example, if I had to conceal with foundation, then it's two different things. So just try get a concealer that is one shade lighter than yourself. And then also, when you are drawing by the arch of your brow, just move according to how your brow looks like, and then you can just draw a straight line. When you draw a straight line, then you want to take these lines down because you don't want it to be visible. So you always want to blend this out. Make sure it's not like a straight concealer line, like you can see that this is where concealer is going. Just draw this down with your concealer brush, the same direction that you used. So you just want to take this down so that you can just also see. I know this brow looks extremely long, but when you blend, you just cut that side of the concealer. So you want to make sure that your brow is as straight as possible, and you want to blend these lines down, and you want to make sure that your brows look the part. They look the part. So apply the second base now of concealer, and you're just going to see how defined it's going to be. It's going to be more clear. So you just apply going down from the line that you drew. You just apply, and be steady. Don't be in a rush unless you have mastered drawing your brows. So that's it. You see, I didn't draw any line. All I did was just put more concealer to highlight the definition of my brows. As I did the first video, you saw that I didn't conceal the top part of my brows. I think this technique works for me, makes my brows look more natural. As we said, we are going for more subtle makeup. For elegant makeup, we are doing something very, very toned. I find this easier to do, even for beginners. Start with concealing your brows from the bottom. Thereafter, if you want a really high defined brow, then you can conceal the top of your brows as well. I'm going to take a blending brush. It looks like this. I know it's not washed, but it looks like this. And then what you do is you close your eye, and then you just tap on your concealer. I want to say something, sorry. Just the power of blending.
The power of blending is just...
It just made it look so smooth.
So yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like letting your concealer dry a little bit helps.
Really?
Yeah, just let it dry a little bit, and then you dab on it, because it's gonna stay there. It's not gonna crack. When you apply foundation, this last part of the brow will immediately go away, because now I'm blending in. But also, when you blend in, just make sure that you don't cut your brow in the middle, like there. You're just gonna blend, but keep it in shape as well. Your blending also depends on what are you blending with, how are you blending. You'd find someone with really nice brows, and this part of their brows is just straight up and it's not going down. It's because they used gel.
I see here on camera it looks like way too light, but in person it actually does look like more natural and stuff. Believe me on this one, guys.
Yeah.
Because I can see both.
Yeah.
You see this, so this is the difference. This is my drawn brow, and then this one is my natural brow. This is how it looks when you have drawn your brow, and then you would draw the other side. Same technique, just the way you handle your brow pencil and your concealer brush is more important in this case. So that is it for our brow video. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much to the people that did subscribe before and the people in the comments. It's been epic. Thank you so much, guys, and do stay tuned for the next makeup video that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing so many things, so many tips as well. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, girl,
what are you waiting
out. Bye, guys.
Cut.
Cut.